Hi, my name's Beta, and today I'll be explaining what furries are and what it means to be one, starting now. A furry is commonly defined as someone who has an interest or fascination in animal characters with human traits and characteristics, but also considers themselves a furry to begin with. Animal characters like this are present in many different cartoons and animated media, such as Looney Tunes, Robin Hood, The Lion King, Pokemon, Beastars, and especially Zootopia. As an example, Sonic is an animal character who exhibits human traits, or in this case, anthropomorphism, a common word used in furry terminology. He isn't a furry himself, but someone who really likes Sonic and other animal characters like him could be a furry. With this in mind though, the concept of furry is really just a self-applied label or identity. What ultimately makes someone a furry is if they want to be one to begin with and if they wish to be a part of the furry fandom. So just liking cartoon animal characters doesn't solely make you a furry. Speaking of which, the furry fandom is a community of people that all share this common interest in anthropomorphic animal characters, and they use this as a form of self-expression through personas or personal furry characters. The furry fandom is similar to any other hobby in pop culture, like comic book fans, anime fans, cosplayers, and so many more. So other fandoms, hobbies, or communities that host conventions and meetups for people with a similar fascination or interests are really no different than furries when it comes to what they do. It all just comes down to a different interest. And since the furry fandom is more of a hobby, contrary to popular belief, nothing really changes if you become a furry compared to how you normally go about life. The furry fandom can be anything you want it to be in terms of your own personal experience, but for most active members, the fandom acts as a sort of niche community to meet people with similar nerdy interests. Instead of it being tied to a franchise specifically, like most other hobbies out there, the furry fandom relates more to the general idea of animal characters in media, and this idea is utilized as a form of self-expression. Self-expression and creativity are the two big elements of being a furry, and they are commonly brought to life in the form of personas or personal furry characters. Furries can express themselves as their persona online through the art they get, or in person through a fursuit of the character they created. That's why for some, furry is a form of identity, as in it allows them to express themselves comfortably and unapologetically through their persona or however they see fit. Overall, the furry fandom is about community and self-expression, and it's really no different than any other hobby about a niche fascination or interest. It's really not that deep. It can be a lifestyle or identity for some with a job or a stronger connection to the community, while for others, it's just a fun thing to enjoy in their free time. And yes, the idea of furries is weird. The furry fandom is just naturally weird and different, but there's nothing wrong with being a part of it. If your friend or someone you know is a furry, it's likely just a chill thing they participate in as a means of breaking life's monotony and being able to express themselves in one of the best ways possible. And that is what it means to be a furry. Thank you all for watching, and as always, stay life jacket. Take care.